hurt you? Much.
Okay, hello to whoever is watching. This is another review video, this time of Uncle Charlie from 2020. For the first category, of course, as always, I will be talking about the motion. Now, for his motion, I will say, the mouth movement is very good. Some spirit props will have the mouth barely closed, it'll be like that. His is almost all the way, so that's really good. Of course, he's got all these mean chompers here, which kind of prevent that from closing all the way. And it doesn't stretch the latex too weirdly. It looks a little worse in person, but it doesn't look too horrifically unnatural on the sides, which is always good. The head movement looks very natural. I like that a lot. Feel 2 motions for $210 is a little lackluster. I think they probably could have done with throwing in, something small or just something else in general. Made one of his arms move, or I think making him twist could have been very generic, but they could have done that. So for motion, he's getting an 8 out of 10. Pretty decent, could be a little better though. I will talk about his design. Now, I like his design a lot. I mean, he is literally just a reincarnated, golden era spirit prop. So his design is really unique, as opposed to other clowns wearing striped, colorful clothing and stuff. He has just some regular black pants. The shoes, this did come out before 2 Scoops, which is kind of introduced multicolored clown shoes. Hopefully those stick, because these kind of look goofy. However, one thing that is nice about the design is that these don't move too much, because they have things like that. See, so things like Creepy Towering Clown or Hugs the Clown don't have those, but it's nice that he does. Another thing for design, this coat is really nice. I like it a lot. It's cool. And I like that it's layered, sort of like Headless Help. The bow tie looks alright. The face is very well designed. Like these teeth and stuff, it's a good improvement, I think, from the original. The candy bucket's cool. I don't know if it's supposed to do this. I feel like this is just this year, but it's hanging really low. So for his design, it's really good. I like it a lot. It's not perfect though. I feel like they could have done this little hand thing better. It looks kind of weird. And then also, the hat and stuff kind of looks not very good material. But for design, I'm going to give him a 9 out of 10, because it's really good. It could be a little better though. For detail, this guy shines. He looks really, really good. First of all, his clothing is really well detailed. It looks really good, realistic. These cuts are kind of dumb looking. I don't know, I feel like the cuts could look good if they weren't. I mean, they're just kind of weird. I don't know. I don't think it was a very good addition. But the face, let me just take off the hat for a second so you can see the face better. It looks really, really good. The face looks really excellent. The eyes look really, really good. The makeup around the eyes also looks really good. The nose is good. The mouth looks really excellent. These teeth are very, very well detailed. I feel like, hang on, let me put that back on. Yeah. So, one thing they could have done better is this blood stuff. This is just too symmetrical. I think it's dumb. I don't know, this guy doesn't really seem like he eats body parts or anything. So I feel like they should have either ditched the blood or just gone all out with it. Because this little strip thing doesn't really make sense. Unless it's supposed to be clown makeup, then I'm not sure why it goes on his lips and mouth. But it just kind of looks weird how symmetrical it is. I don't think many people are going to notice that, so I'm not going to take too many points from that. Another thing, this hat, the hat looks kind of dumb. The material is super cheap. The hair looks decent. It doesn't look bad. I think it's the same hair that Creepy Towering Clown has. But it provides a nice shadow, which makes the eyes look even better. It looks super cool. Anyways, that's about all for detail. The hands aren't the best though. They're alright though. But for detail, I'm gonna also give him a 9 out of 10. For setup, this guy is incredibly simple. Probably one of the easiest setups that I have. So easy 10 out of 10. There's not much else to say. So for setup, easy 10 out of 10. Here's a picture of him bare bones, no clothes, just so you can see the setup roughly. And now for the price. The price isn't too bad, but I think that's just kind of compared to what we see now. Since, I don't know, Spirit got really expensive the last year, just out of nowhere. So for $210, I think isn't too bad. I think the face, how detailed it is, kind of just makes it that. I think it should have just been $200 flat. I think the extra $10 is unnecessary, and I think for $200 we should have gotten a better hat, because the hat just looks kind of dumb. It's not super terrible. It's just kind of the detail on it is poor quality, and it's, yeah. So for price, I guess I'll give it a 10 or 9. I'm not sure you would be able to get this thing for $210 now, because it hasn't been sold for 2 years. Let me just go look eBay real quick. For this thing being only 2 years old, the price is really surprisingly high. Like, to the point where you could get the original Uncle Charlie cheaper, which is surprising. Very surprising, actually. I went on eBay, and the range was about, like, $300 to like $475, which is like super. I feel like it's really unfair for this guy, unless you really like him. Like, I think he's cool. I think there's a lot to be desired with this one. Even as someone who isn't a huge clown fan, I do have some clowns, I have a handful, but I'm not a huge. Like I said, I'm not a huge fan of clowns, so I think paying $475 is kind of ridiculous. But $300 isn't horrible. Like, if Spirit sold him this year, he'd probably only be $50 cheaper. But yeah, so there's that. It was actually really, like, there's a lot less to talk about, I feel like, because it's a lot shorter. Anyways, so for my final evaluation, his final scores are motion, 8 out of 10, design, 9 out of 10, setup, 10 out of 10, price, 8 out of 10, and detail, 9 out of 10. Brings the total score to. This brings the total score to a 44 out of 50, or 88%, which is a B+. So good job, Uncle Charlie. Whether or not you should buy this thing is completely up to you. I feel like if you see it for under $300 and you want it, definitely buy it. If it's over $350, don't buy it, unless it's the only option.
And take